Hi guys, how are you today? So much going on today. So let me try to get it all in. First, we're going to talk about the details between the Nene and Bravo split, exactly what was in her contract that she didn't like. Then we're going to talk about how Andy Cohen is trying to downplay the whole Brandi Glanville situation and the cease and desist letters that Denise got served to them. Then we're going to talk about this Kanye situation, okay? I mean, it's a mess. It's chaos. Kanye's situation is chaos. Let me move that last. Let's start with the housewives. Okay, so we all know that Bravo hired 2 new people yesterday. It's basically a done deal. Nene's basically gone. They haven't officially announced it yet, but it's a wrap. I don't see Nene coming back. But let's get into the details. Now, if you guys remember, if you watch my show, I told you time and time again, okay, let me pull up the article, that Bravo never, ever, okay? If you don't believe anything I say, listen to this. They never, ever fire anyone, okay? What do I always say they do? They give you the worst contract you ever seen in your life, and then they pray that you turn it down. If you have pride, most likely you'll turn it down. If you have no pride, like Vicky Gunvalson, you'll take the demotion and the crappy contract, and then it'll just get worse and worse and worse till finally you embarrass yourself and then walk away, okay? Now, that's exactly what they did to Nene. What's the details? Okay, so remember, they did not bring her back for every season last season. She made them pay for that. She's really used to getting her way at Bravo. And really, guys, this would be the second time that she really didn't get her way, because you could say the last time that she left for, I believe it was a season and came back, that she didn't get her way, but then she did because they gave her more money to come back. But this time it's not looking good. Now, we know that they're getting rid of her for a lot of reasons, but the most important reason is because according to Jill Zarin, they don't have the money, and so they can't afford to pay all their top housewives anymore. Okay, so this was in the contracts that caused the holdout, the big commotion for the last, I would say, two months we've been going through this. Okay, so she asked for a pay or play clause. What that means is, if they don't show me in the episode, pay me anyway. They never give people that. I guess she thought this was the old days and she hadn't realized things changed, so she thought she could ask for that again. That was one thing that she really wanted that they would not put in her contract. Also, they gave her basically $1 million pay cut, people. Instead of the 2.3, I believe she was making per season, it basically dwindled down to $1 million with only 8 episodes guaranteed. So $1 million, and we're not going to bring you on every episode, only 8. And we know their seasons go long. Sometimes it's 20 episodes. Also, that would have meant that she would have got $123,000 per episode. So, those were the details. It went just like I told you when you guys called me a Nene hater. They don't fire you. They give you the worst contract ever. But now, the things are just getting really bad. She's talking about exposing them for not being fair to people of color. She said she's going to sue them. It's just a mess. But basically, it's a done deal. It's over. So those were the specifics. I'm not going to go too much into it because it's been all around town. And most likely we already feel the way that we feel, whatever your stance is. Okay, so now let's move on to Andy Cohen and Brandi. This is crazy, people. This is crazy. And I forgot to tell you guys this yesterday. So with Brandi Glanville, basically Denise shut it down, people. She gave them all cease and desist, the cast and Bravo, right before they were going to film the reunion, basically saying, if you guys bring up Brandi, I'm going to sue you. And not only that, Brandi, if you keep talking, I guarantee you I will sue you. Okay, so they didn't want to deal with Brandi anymore. So that's what reality TV does. They chew you up and spit you out. When they need you, you're the belle of the ball. When they don't, beat it. They don't want anything to do with you. So basically, that killed any chance of Brandi coming back for the upcoming season, because the rumor was they were going to bring her back as a full-time housewife, because she did such a good job this season, basically saved the season because it was boring without her. Well, now that they know that there's a good chance that she might get sued, they don't want anything to do with her. And basically it is a done deal. She will not be returning as a full-time cast member on the upcoming season. Bravo, bravo, bravo to you, Denise. I mean, she's fighting fire with fire. She's beating them at their own game. And she's really beating Lisa Rinna at her own game. So this is what Andy Cohen had to come out and publicly say about the situation. I mean, he's an exec. He's going to downplay everything. He's going to make it seem like, oh, it's no big deal. What are you guys talking about? But listen, Denise guaranteed that Brandi won't come back next season. That's a huge deal, Andy. I mean, let us enjoy this moment. But he didn't. This is what he came out and said. He said, we decided, meaning him and Brandi. Now, when does he go to Brandi for anything? He knows that he makes all the decisions. He says, ma'am, we decided we were going back and forth about whether she should come on the reunion he's talking about, come on or not. So I spoke to Brandi about it, and I think it's going to be filmed in the finale. I can guarantee you it's not going to be filmed because they don't encourage anyone doing what Denise did, which is threatening them with lawsuits. He says, you will see. I don't want to give too much away. You don't want to give too much away because I guarantee you were never going to see that scene. He said, but the bottom line is we were all here. The bottom line is we will all hear from Brandi. But yeah, Lisa was upset about it. That's his public statement. He's an exec, okay? I don't need to point out the fact that this is a bunch of downplaying damage control situation. Okay, it really is a damage control situation because Brandi, listen, you're not coming back. Okay, there, I said it. It's the rumors, allegedly. She's not coming back, and she's not coming back because of this whole Denise situation, which is a huge letdown to Brandi because she really thought in her head, I'm back, people. I am back. She's been tweeting about it all season long. She's been tweeting about it before the season even started. She was so excited to come back. Yes, but Denise killed any chance of her coming back because now she's labeled. What would I label her? Damaged goods. Okay, we don't want no part of Denise in this lawsuit. If we had to pick a side, we're Team Denise, and that's what they did. So so sad. Too bad, Brandi. You kind of embarrassed yourself and ruined your relationship with Denise for absolutely no reason. You got outplayed and outsmarted. Another person who got outplayed and outsmarted, I hardly ever say this, people, Rinna. She is pissed because without Denise's storyline, there isn't much to talk about. What is there to talk about? I mean, unless you talk about Harry and, you guys' alleged no good relationship, then there's not much for her to talk about. And she's not going to talk about that. And she's upset with Denise because, look, Denise made a boss move. You got to give her credit where credit's due. And she's still tweeting about it. This is what she posted on her Twitter account just a couple hours ago. Phony. Who is she talking about, people? She's pissed. She's pissed at Denise. Okay. So let's move on because now we really got to get into this even crazier situation would be this entire Kanye stuff. Now, of course, we heard the rumors going around that Kanye's experiencing a manic moment right now. He's not taking his meds. And, he made that speech with, when he was running for president. So basically, they're saying he's having a manic moment. I'll put it that way. But the public's saying, Kanye's crazy. We don't believe a word that he says. But so he's doing it again today. I can't find the article, people. He's back in the blogs today. And some of the things that he's saying, in my opinion, not so crazy. As a matter of fact, it kind of blends to what Gio was saying yesterday. He was saying, listen, there's nothing wrong with Kanye. He might be bipolar, but that's not why he's doing the things that he's doing. he's doing them for several reasons. Gio totally believed in the Kardashian curse. We've heard it for years now. People are saying when you come into that family, they basically ruin your career and then throw you back out to the public. This is what he's saying today. He's saying that he wants to divorce Kim, and he wants to divorce Kim because she had an affair with Meek Mill. Is that hard to believe? Not really, because when she was married to Chris Humphries, she had an affair with Kanye, okay? Allegedly, okay? But we all know that it's true. Okay. So that's not hard to believe. He also saying that Kim is Kris Jenner is a Budinsky. That's what I call a Budinsky, a mother-in-law. She has her nose in their personal lives and their business lives. In fact, he labeled her Kris Jong-un. That's what he calls her, Kris Jong-un. Is that so crazy and something we should ignore? Not really. I mean, also, there's a rumor going around that he's in on this, that the Kardashians and him, they're doing this for publicity, people. He has an album coming out Friday named after his mom, Donda West. So is he crazy and just saying manic things that we should dismiss? Or is he telling the truth and we should listen to him? Or is he in on this plot and this is all for publicity? I mean, Kanye is not the only one that needs a 5150 hold. I do. I don't know what's going on. I'm all mixed up. I don't know the difference between truth and fiction anymore. I'm a basket case, people. This is, it's confusing at best. That's why I call it chaos. I need you guys' help. We got to talk about this in the comments section. Number one, the Nene situation, $1 million demotion. Did she do the right thing by not accepting it? Number two, Andy downplaying the Brandi situation. Do you guys believe the rumors? She's never coming back anymore because of Denise Richards and the threat of a lawsuit. And this Kanye situation. I'm confused. Should we dismiss what he says because he's having a manic moment? Is he telling the truth? Is all of this for publicity? Help me sort it out, guys. Help me make it make sense, because it's not making sense to me. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to click that like button. It helps my videos in a lot of ways. Also, if you haven't already subscribed and hit the notification button, go ahead and do that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. In the meantime, I'll meet you guys in the comment section. We got a lot to talk about. Talk to you next video. Bye-bye.